Hello, Justin Noggle here with Sky Power Wash, and I just wanted to take a minute to address a question that's been coming up quite a bit lately, and that's, is roof cleaning a good idea? And I would say yes, roof cleaning is a good idea, but there are some caveats. So the first one being frequency. How often should you have your roof cleaned? That really depends on what part of the country you're in, what kind of growth you have going on, and then what is actually on the roof. So depending on if you have tree debris or moss or bacteria, algae, that'll vary quite a bit. So with the algae and bacteria, that's usually once every 3 to 5 years, depending on the level of clean the previous time. So usually you'd be starting over from scratch. Everything would be sanitized and killed if done properly on the soft wash method, and you can get away with that frequency. With moss, it's a little more frequent. Somewhere between the 2 3 year range is usually what it is. That really depends on the amount of sun exposure the roof has. So if you have a steep roof that is north facing, moss will grow really fast there. So the more sunlight that you have on the roof, the slower the moss growth. And then tree debris, that can be annually, depending on if you have a whole bunch of evergreen trees around that drop, or some big leafy, maples and things like that. They'll drop the helicopters on the roof. So really depends on what kind of growth you have. Washing the roof too frequently can also do damage to it, especially if you're using somebody that's not trained. So pressure washing a roof is always a no-no. Washing the roof will remove a lot of the granules on the roof and drastically shorten its life. So always do a soft wash cleaning or a light blow off with non-compressed air. So the other thing is the potential hazards that exist are pressure washing, obviously, and just anything using force. A bristled brush, I've seen it all. A leaf rake, sometimes I've seen a broom, just stiff bristled brush. Those barbecue brushes with the metal bristles on them. I've seen all sorts used on the roof, and basically you just don't want to use anything with force like that. Treating whatever growth is on there and then letting Mother Nature take its course, that's the safest way to clean and protect your roof. And the benefit of cleaning the roof on a regular basis is that all that growth is gone. The bacteria and algae tends to feed on the limestone filler in the roof, and it excretes an acid that actually breaks down the roof and causes moss to grow faster. So just keeping that totally sanitized is the best thing for it. It'll just preserve it and cause the erosion to go at a much slower rate on the roof. So if you need a roof cleaning done, go ahead and give us a call. Our phone number is 425-598-0088. We'd be happy to stop by, give a free estimate, and give you our advice on proper course of action.